Hello? Can you hear me? Does it sound like I'm using an Xbox microphone? I hope not. How you doing, everybody? Woo! All right. I'm back. I'm back, everybody. How you doing? I hope you're having a lovely day. Today, we're going to be playing some Vermintide 2. It's going to be swell. Because there's a new class. The Necromancer. For Sienna. She finally got her 4th class. How about that, huh? So we're going to try it out today. I've only played a couple games with her so far, so I want to play some more on some different maps. And it's going to be fun, fun, fun. Sunday stream. Excuse my drinking ASMR. Also, I see we have a crazy amount of memberships going on right now. Thank you all very much. What we got here? We got Rubismo, Cameron Shot became members. Thank you both. Magma Fox and Blue Draken gifted memberships like there's no fucking tomorrow. Dragon Lord renewing for 5 months. Have I been streaming for that long? Holy shit. Blue Draken with 10 gifted memberships. Jesus, man. Thank you. And Magma Fox, 5 months as well. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I will read out those super chats and memberships if you got messages on them in a bit. For those of you who were in the chat while I was getting the stream ready, you already know this, but my dog, my precious baby, not my real baby, but my other baby, Dog Rack, she's got a bit of a tummy ache today. I won't go into the gross, excruciating detail of it, but because of that, unfortunately, probably not doing treats for Dog Rack today, but I can still probably get her to say thank you. She's behaving normally. I don't think anything is wrong with her. She's just not feeling super hot with the food today. so she's, as far as I can tell, she's gonna be okay. Vet is closed today, but it's nothing that urgent, so we're gonna check her out tomorrow and she'll be fine. Oh, excuse me. Let's see, I changed a bit of my audio settings here, so let me make it so I can hear when I have an alert box. There we go. 10 gifted memberships from Magma Fox. Thank you, man. Jesus. You and Blue Draken and Magma Fox are going balls to the wall today. I haven't even started a game yet. Let's see, what map should I play? Everybody spam the chat. What map should I play? While I read this super chat from Cameron Shot for $5 US. Thank you, Cameron. Says, your vids finally convinced me to grab Darkest Dungeon. Lost my best vessel to a Shrieker takeoff. 10 out of 10 best torture chamber played. Well, thank you for the $5, Cameron, and I'm glad that I got you into a good video game. Always happy to hear that that I have convinced people to play games worth playing, because those games deserve support. So, good on you, and I'm glad you enjoy it. Not doing Chaos Wastes first. It's too long. I like Chaos Waste, but I don't want to start with it. The farms, it's tempting. Dark Omens. I'm gonna have to remember which one is which. know the farm here. Against the Grain is a classic. Skittergate. You silly, silly people telling me to play the longest maps in the world first. No thank you. Drakenfell might be good. Might be fun to do Drakenfell. We could realistically do the whole campaign in one stream. Because, you know, a level can take anywhere from, if you're really cruising, like 20 minutes to like an hour. It sort of depends on the level, so I think this is a pretty good bet. We're gonna start with Drakenfell. Obviously not on Recruit. I'll do Legend. Maybe Cataclysm if it feels too easy, but we'll start with this. I don't remember being over here when I opened the menu. I feel like some sort of shenanigans took place. Let me just go ahead and find my disband party option here. Coffee Grounds for Snorting renewed membership for 3 months. Happy 3 months, man. Oh, mighty Broodlord, what must we do to draft Dodger Squid? Obviously kill him with a rock. He continues to evade our captain-friendly induction to our army. Well, should probably kill him with a rock. No, I'm kidding, obviously. Blue Dragon for 3 months says violence. Also, I believe Squid had picked up TW bad habit of dodging the draft. I see that. Thank you for renewing, Blue Dragon. And Oris104 became a member as well. Thanks for joining up, everybody. Ridiculous amount of membership this stream. Love to see it. It'll pay for when we take Dograk to the vet tomorrow. So, what is the actual new class? Well, Sienna's a necromancer now, which means I can do this. My boys, my skelly boys. I've got this little skull, this little voodoo head, and using this, I can tell them to charge, like so. Knocking them over. I can also call them back. I can tell them to defend an area if I wanted them to hold the line, like that. But I'm gonna have them follow me for now. This is the new Necromancer staff. The regular fire is nothing that fancy when you just look at it, but its special trait is that it bounces. The alt fire, as you just saw, was me sucking their soul out of them, which I think is pretty fucking cool. It's kind of like Brain Burst in Darktide, actually, just in the way it functions. Because you can start it, and then go behind a wall, and it'll still complete as long as you hold the charge. Also, Blue Dragon and Magma Fox gifting another membership each. Thank you. It is literally Brain Burst. That's what I said. Rattle 'em, boys! I didn't know they would push guys in their way over, too. That's fun. I thought they would just knock over the guy they actually charge at. I love that. Get a full battering ram line. They don't always knock people over, actually. By default, I don't think they do that, but it's a level 30 talent that basically turns them into Truber foot soldiers. Which is why they're having those shields and their little helmets. There's another one that gives them twin blades that increases their DPS. And another level 30 talent which makes it so that, oh boy. Let me just shoot you in the head a few times. The other level 30 talent is, it makes it so that you can summon more than your usual amount of skeletons at once. which is pretty crazy looking. They don't last forever, but for about 20 seconds at a time, you can have a ridiculous amount of skeletons out, which is always pretty nice. Let me just give them some of these here. You'll have to forgive me if I'm not on my A game. I'm a little tired, but it's okay. I've been looking forward to this. I haven't streamed in a while, and I haven't played Vermintide in a while, so I've been looking forward to this. Even if I am tired, we'll still have fun. Another special thing about Sienna's class here is that she and her pets do more damage to... Hello. I can't believe he was just standing right there. I was like, oh, there's a storm at the top of the stairs. I am fucked. No, wait, he's standing right there. How convenient. Both Sienna and her pets do more damage to targets that I have hit with the fancy blue fire. I think 20%, to be precise. And I know there's a few super chats that went by. Sorry if I'm not able to read them in the moment. I have a 20 IQ today. I'm just here to have fun. I will make sure everyone's donations get read, don't worry. Just won't be able to do it live all the time. Yep, plushie just today. And if my IQ goes down any further, it's because of you shooting me in the head. I think I saw earlier, Coffee Grounds for Snorting said something about playing as necromancers is always fun, and I have to agree. I used to play, for those of you who used to play a lot of Flash games like I did, I used to play a lot of Adventure Quest. And later, Adventure Quest Worlds, but Adventure Quest, I used to play a lot of Paladin and Necromancer. Those are my two favorite classes. You got the light and the dark. I always loved that. The idea of being able to summon your little evil skelly boys always was a fun idea to me. Based AQ enjoyer. Goddamn right. Based, yeah. That's right, Blue Dragon. You know it. I remember, yes. Finally. Serves you right. Oh, Jagatai became a member for 5 months. God, 5 months. That's pretty crazy. Sometimes I feel like I've only been doing YouTube stuff for like a week. I'll read your message later, Jagatai, but thanks for joining up on membership again. Always appreciated, my man. What was I gonna say? I remember when Adventure Quest Worlds came out. I got into the beta for the game, and they had specific classes in the beta that had like different titles and stuff. And I remember keeping the armor from the beta and wearing it during when the game fully released, and I thought I was so fucking cool. Isn't that like every you know, MMO or multiplayer game though? It's like World of Warcraft, you have the mounts and stuff. Everybody wants to show off their expensive shit. Or limited time shit, you know. Nice try, Leech. you may have just seen, if you were watching, that I absorbed one of my skeletons just now so that I could have less overcharge on my ranged weapon. From playing so much Darktide, I forgot that Vermintide's venting actually damages you. So it is beneficial to sacrifice one of your calcium crew when you need to, once in a while. You okay, buddy? How did I command that? Get his ass! Fuck him up. I can point at that when I can't even see him? You like your soul getting sucked, dickhead? I did it from across the map after you teleported. Taste your own medicine, you little shit. I was into all of the Artix Entertainment games. I played Dragon Fable, Mech Quest. They were all honestly kind of the same thing, but with different skins, but I liked them. I did not have money for a lot of video games, so I was always, you know, RuneScape, Adventure Quest, lots of Newgrounds Flash games, things that you can play without, you know, having money. And you know what? They worked well for what they were. No regrets. Rattle 'em, boys. Run through that crowd. Fuck 'em up. The bounce feature is nice because even if it doesn't do that much damage, you can just ping one enemy and it'll tag a few of them at a time for your skeletons to do more damage to. Little something we call value. Little something we call synergy. We need strength. We need energy. We need strenergy. Love that. Brain Burst on Sienna is pretty powerful. Only able to really use it like twice though before you start getting into the danger zone. I played so many Flash browser games during IT class. Yeah, man. Me too. Probably shouldn't have, but it's just the way it went. I learned how to type really fast. And I attribute that to RuneScape. Because back when I was playing RuneScape, there was no Grand Exchange, which is a service that you have nowadays to be able to trade with people instantly, anywhere. So you had to manually trade things. And the way you do that, there's no copy-paste feature in the text chat, so you would have to go somewhere where there was a lot of players and type over and over, selling lobbies, 40 GP each, over and over and over and over. And I remember one of the first computer classes I had, the teacher, I at the time lived in an area where computers were not super prevalent, kind of the boonies, so the teacher was trying to encourage people to you know, get good at typing and get good with computers. And she was like, okay, this is, you know, computer class, we're gonna do a lot of typing practice. Whoever can meet this words per minute, you know, you'll get some sort of prize. But if you can beat my words per minute, I'll buy you movie tickets to whatever movie you want to see. And she, I get the feeling, was not expecting anybody to actually be able to get to her words per minute. So I don't think she was ready for it. But me waltzing in with my selling lobbies experience in RuneScape, I think on the first day I beat her words per minute. And she had to buy me movie tickets, I think, to Shrek 2. It was good. It was worth it. Shrek 2 was a good movie. Medical supplies. Thank you. Glad you guys enjoy that, Chad. Thank you. I think Shrek 2 still holds up. I haven't watched it in a few years, but it's a good fucking movie. Magma Fox donated 5 memberships. And Blue Dragon. Are you guys coordinated? This is ridiculous. Thank you. Both of you, thank you very much for all the gifted memberships. Coffee Ground says new titles, Grand Typer of the class. Lord Emperor Verac, WPM 300. Not actually, but as a title, I want it to be some big ridiculous number, you know? Makes it sound better. Rattle 'em, boys. I'm gonna summon some new skeletons in a moment here. Elf got in my way. That was totally her fault and not mine. I'm gonna absorb one of my skeletons, summon some more, and ba-boom! I have been talking non-stop about completely random bullshit ever since the stream started. Watch me have the lowest kills. I am in space land right now. I hope you guys enjoy anyway. Undeserving? My ass, your ass. You walked in front of me. Listening to you say random things is fun. Good, I'm glad. Speaking of all these memberships, you know, I've been thinking lately, I like interacting with you guys, but I haven't been streaming as much lately, and that's for good reason. But, you know, I like having these community features, but if I'm not able to stream as often, then, you know, obviously can't interact as much. So, for the first time... Uh-oh, hold on. There we go, we're fine. The often asked for potential Verac Discord may or may not be happening soon. Just so you know. Obviously I don't want too many people streaming in at once and, like, causing havoc. I want it to be actually, like, a nice time and a good place to hang out and chat and play video games with people. So... I'll probably have it be a Patreon and YouTube members thing only, at least at first. I think that'll keep it a nice size to start with, where it's not gonna, like, implode on itself immediately. And then if, you know, if it's got a good vibe, then we can always... make it public later. I'm just gonna go ahead and start soul-sucking these guys for big damage. Let me absorb one of you. Oh, you motherfucker, that reached. Whoop! Alright. But I think the fact that there are so many people with gifted memberships will also make it a nice size where there's, like, still plenty of people to talk to and stuff. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And if it turns out to be something that I don't have enough people to moderate it, because I am probably not going to be able to moderate much, it'll just implode on itself and there won't be a Discord anymore, and it'll be sad, but that'll be the way it goes. I don't want to be liable for some people being dickheads. So behave yourselves if you want to join, and make other people do the same. I have it mostly set up, but we're still testing some things out, so I will be inviting a few people to start with, and we're gonna just see how things go. But I would say this week, look out for a Discord invitation via Patreon or the YouTube members tab. Bonk. I like this new staff quite a bit. I like the scythe too. I haven't talked about it at all, but it's got good single target and cleave. It's really good. Behave myself. What is this? The Third Reich, Germany? I know, right? This is the Fourth Reich, the Verac Reich. Where's the boys? There they are. Oh, the boys, that's right. Yeah, so I think, you know, obviously I want to make sure that people who are paying money to access a Discord feel like they're getting their money's worth. So I'm going to integrate it with Patreon and the YouTube channel. You will probably have to hook up your respective account to be able to access the Discord. So I'll let you know when that feature is active, and you should be able to just pop in there. Might not even need an invite, we'll see. Those are plague monks. Skeletons, please, thank you. I've noticed that the skeletons seem to automatically parry the plague monks, which has been really useful. Blue Draken, gift and a membership, thank you. Yeah, obviously, you know, due to wanting to make videos more often again and all sorts of, you know, personal life stuff, I haven't been able to stream as often lately. But seeing you guys banter with each other and with me has always been a good time, and I don't want to lose that, so gonna see if we can get that going. Should be a good time, hopefully. I think the only problem that the only like a major problem I've had while trying to set this whole thing up is that I can't seem to get Discord to differentiate between gifted YouTube members and people who bought their own. Obviously, I think both deserve to be in the Discord, because once your membership is up, you know, the role can be taken away, or, you know, if it's truly exclusive, then people who don't recur their membership could just be kicked from the server. But I also want to make it so that people, like, on Patreon, you can't be gifted a Patreon membership, so I've also been thinking, like, well, for the people on Patreon who have given $5 or $1, especially the 5, I want to make it feel like they get something special, too. Like, you know, maybe they get a Q&A channel where I answer questions or something. Not sure, I'm still thinking about it. Split Crown, 188 for $5. Thank you. Let me pop down here. Says, what are your thoughts on the entire crew's reactions to Sienna's new choice? Some friends of mine and I suspect she's partially possessed by her sister. She does seem a little, nonchalant about it. I haven't been able to showcase the dialogue much so far, but when you're hanging out in Tall's Keep, everybody will friends, all your teammates will basically be like, so Sienna, what's going on? What's going on, big guy? Big lady. What's happening? What's the deal with all this shit? And the responses I've heard from Sienna so far have always sounded a little like flippant, like basically like, don't worry about it. which for like a necromancer in the Warhammer fantasy world is like, for those of you who don't know, necromancers in Warhammer fantasy are like despised. Like, on the same level as, like, serial killers kind of thing. So, the fact that she's just like, oh yeah, I got skeletons now, don't worry about it. It is a little odd. I could see it being a possession thing if you're, like, really, you know, that is a potentially, like, valid lore reason why she might be that way. But otherwise, I could totally just see it as the writers and developers being like, okay, how do we make a really fun, cool class idea, but not have the team evaporate because they all hate each other now? So, who knows? I'd have to inspect the dialogue a little more closely to know for sure, but... Oh, would you look at that! Talking about Shrek 2 and RuneScape and Adventure Quest, and I still get most kills! Hey, baby! We got damage down, damage to monsters. Oh, baby, I'm so good! Oh, oh man. Just watch next level. If I don't get as many green circles, it's obviously not my fault. Or like those specific green circles. I didn't need those ones. They weren't as important, you know. Let's open a few crates. I'm kind of feeling I got a lot of commendation chests. Adventure quest damage buff. Yeah, right. Ooh. It's not an orange, but I just like the pixely particle effects coming off of it. Excuse me. I think we're gonna stay with our same loadout. Just to show you guys, even when you're not using the new necromancer, still this sort of bluish. It's just a feature of being a necromancer. Ba-boom. Let's gotcha a little bit more, shall we? Lame. Let's gotcha with something a little bigger. Emperor's chest. I got 3 of them. Let's go. Beam staff. Eh. That could have been way better. Merchant's chest. Lame. Where's my max pull or whatever it's, what is it called? An S pull? What? I don't think I've ever gotten a cosmetic in a chest before. Since when can you do that? Yeah. That's good. I forgot to equip a frame, too. God, look at me. Look at me, professional streamer, and here I am. Not even equipping a frame. I like the shark head, don't you? Sorry, that's right. Oh yeah, let me read the super chats real quick that I missed. Let's see. At the start, Magma Fox said, I have a story for you about what happened to me yesterday that I will probably explain in multiple. Okay, go for it. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see, I got those. I got those ones. I don't think I missed that many. Coffee Grounds for Snorting said, any game that lets you play as a necromancer is a good game in my book. I agree. There aren't enough games that let you do that. I agree. And more specifically, skeleton necromancers. Zombies are not as cool as skeletons. It's just a fact. Zombies are falling apart. They got skin melting off of them. They're gross. Look at these boys. Look at these beautiful boys. Gorgeous. Got Jeff 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Dennis. My lovely children. Magma Fox said, what's the name of each Skelly boy in the Calcium crew? Well, you just found out. Jagatai, for 5-month membership, said, hi lads, Verac, I'm here not under threat of turning into a geometric shape, and I'm saying this out of my free will. Can't join the gift flex am poor right now. No worries. No worries. I am not entitled to anyone's super chats or gift memberships or anything like that. It is always appreciated. Thank you very much. I wanted to re-equip the new staff. I'm still trying that one out. What else we got? Did I miss any other ones? I don't think I did. What are the roles and names? For Magma Fox. Oh, for the Discord, right. They'll probably be based off of the names of the Patreon tiers, and the Discord membership, I think, is Vidya Baron. So I think that's what it'll probably go with, aside from... I might make, obviously, mods will have to have their own role name, and, maybe if I invite, like, there may be a select few people that are able to join the server who aren't Patreon or membership, but they'll be, like, other content creators or people who have made fan art, artists, that kind of thing. If they've been or are going to be related to my work, then I'd say they're fair game. And they might have a unique role, like fucking dipshit, I don't know. Probably not that graphic. Oh, Miller, what is that icon next to your name? Oh, I think that's, what is that? Is that the 3 or 5 or... No, that might be 6 months. Miller, how many months have you been on membership? That you have the little, yellow icon next to your name. I like that. It's probably 6. Yeah, 6. I think that's the one. Wow, that's pretty cool, man. Thank you for renewing that many times in a row. Appreciate it. All the way back when I was probably streaming Resident Evil. Only OGs remember that shit. Uh-oh, did I start the game before it? Plushy said BRB 1 sec, not 5 minutes. Oh boy. There I go, reading super chats and not paying attention. See what happens? You people pay me money. I'm lucky enough to be paid money, and then you people ruin the game. I'm just kidding. He'll be fine. Oh man. Miller said, long ago I was drafted. Were you really? Were you gifted a membership first and then you renewed after that? Or have you just been gifted this whole time? Either way, even for people who have gifted memberships, I appreciate just, you know, watching and engaging in the chat. It's all good. All good stuff. Plushy, I'm glad you're dead now. Don't say shit like that. Aw, Plushy was dead because he had to open cans for his grandmother. You know what? I take that excuse. That's a valid excuse. Guys, if you're ever playing a video game and your mom or your grandma or somebody is like, can you help me? I need help lifting the groceries into the house. Just say yes, okay? Real fucking chads help out their parents and their family, even if they're in a game, okay? You gotta learn that. The 70-minute Dota 2 match will never be worth it. I promise you. Who is this? Verac doesn't have empathy. Oh, you're so right. I'm not. This is gonna hurt my algorithm. I'm not being on brand. Hold on. You should probably kill your whole family with a rock. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. YouTube, are you happy now? Are you gonna boost my videos now? Thank you. Boost my streams. Please do not actually do that. Thank you very much. I am not liable or responsible for anything you do. Especially not killing your whole family with a rock. I like to give advice every once in a while. I'm an old man. I'm a boomer. I've played a Sega Genesis before. I have so much wisdom to disperse. It's unreal. Oh my god, look at the damage on that. This is Brain Burst. Jesus. I'm just gonna keep Brain Bursting while I got these couple skeletons left. Then summon some new ones. There we go. Let's get one more. That's one more use of this. Okay, and now some new skeletons. I like that. I like that mechanic. Where'd the monster go? He just ran away. Whoa! R.I.P. Assassin. Oh, can I get that? Oh, I'm holding it down. Oh, did I get it? Yes! Oh, that's awesome. Another one. 2 for me. Coffee Grounds, I see something about me being the champion or skeletal menace or something. Skeletal menace, Dennis. I will read that in full later, thank you. I'm so used to reading them as I see them. Sorry, guys. You'll have to bear with me. I'm only the best streamer in the world, okay? Also, be nice to DW Croc. If he's going down or getting hurt, it's because he's, unfortunately, I hate to say this, but he's a European. Don't hold it against him. But the lag he's playing with right now is, he's playing with some leg weights, okay? If you've ever watched Naruto, if you know Rock Lee, how he always fights with, like, 2,000-pound leg weights on, that's Croc right now, okay? So, cut him some slack. He may be European, but he's probably not usually bad at video games. I can actually confirm that he's not. He's quite good when he's not lagging out of his mind. Thanks for the super chat, Split Crown. I'll just have to read these maybe at the end of each game since I'm not doing treats for Dograck. Well, you'll get it read sooner than if I was doing treats for Dograck, so that's one perk. I did not mean to do that. But now I have more skeletons anyway. Oh, I should swap talent next game and show off the one where you can summon a bunch of skeletons all at once. Like, if I had a power potion there, with the other talent, I could have, like, 10 skeletons out all at the same time. I'm gonna try that out next round. What happened to Dograck? Dograck is fine, she's just got a tummy ache. I woke up this morning to, the sound of her, throwing up. It's gross, but it's true. Poor dog. So, I want to take it easy on her tummy. I don't want to give her a bunch of treats. As much as she likes treats, and I'm sure she would want to eat them anyway, as a pet owner, I need to not fill her up with a bunch of treats right now. She needs to stick to her regular diet, regular dog food. She will be just fine. Don't worry. Sending pets through the ether, thank you. No treats, unsubscribe. Hey, listen to Resurrection. You see those sad emojis? See those sad emojis? That's how I feel right now, too. Whenever Dograck gets sick, makes me feel real bad. I just wish I could, you know, snap my fingers and make her better, but it's just how it goes. You do what you can. Do what you can. I'm gonna go ahead and have you guys hold the line. Actually, Brock is wiping them, so I'll just charge in. Get 'em, boys! Rattle 'em! Fuck 'em up! Yes, yes, kill, kill! Yeah, just use a healing potion. Listen, if I could give Dograck a healing draft, I would. In fact, maybe that's what the vet will give her tomorrow, huh? So how is the Chimera Squad video going, Verac? Well, it's in purgatory. It's a game that I feel very strongly negatively about, and I just made a Payday video because Payday just came out and I wanted to get on top of that. I really like that Payday video, proud of that. But I don't know that I want to make too many negative videos in a row. So the Chimera Squad video is going on the back burner for now. My next video, no! Will they find a way back? I don't know what happens now. I'm calling them. Let's see. Oh, I think maybe they follow, like... Thank you. I think they follow the rules that the NPCs do. I think they can go through, like, tunnels. Well, we'll see. I can always resummon them. my precious calcium boys. They're back! Oh, they're okay. I think we lost a couple of them, but 3 of them returned. Thank you. Hellbacks for $5. Thank you. Can't read your super chat right now, but I will get to that at the end of this level. What was I talking about? I was talking about how good I am at this game, I think. Oh yeah, Chimera Squad. I still have the script for the video, but it's a very negative video. It's me complaining a lot. So I kinda want to make a happier video after the Payday one, because Payday was kind of a bummer too. I want to make a video about a game where I can say, guys, this game kicks ass, you should all go buy it. And I've got an idea for what I'm making progress on that. So Chimera Squad is on the back burner for now. That's the final word on it for the moment. It's also one of those things where, like, I don't really know how many people are even interested in Chimera Squad versus other videos. I feel like I'm the only one who really wants to make it. So, I think there's some people on Patreon who are interested, but like, as far as wider YouTube audience, I feel like most people are gonna be like, what the fuck is this? So, yeah, basically, look forward to something else soon, and maybe Chimera Squad in the future. I liked your little YouTube shorts. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was experimenting with those lately to see if I enjoyed making them, what I could do with them, how they perform. And so far, I am enjoying making them. Honestly, the fast pace of shorts is not all that different from the fast pace of my videos. So, it's just a fun experiment in like a different resolution and working with vertical video and using captions too. I don't know that I'm gonna keep making them, like, I'm not promising consistent shorts, but it's fun to put out one every once in a while. This is not turning into a shorts exclusive channel, don't worry. Me what? Chaos Warrior, you said you. Finish that sentence. Oh wait, you can't. I stole your soul, bitch! I'm gonna turn you into a skeleton next time I summon him. Free at last. You Chimera Squad, but only zombies. Honestly, I should just whittle it down to like a... I don't know, if I made it like a 10-minute, quite short video, maybe I could tolerate it, but... I don't want to be a terribly negative channel, you know? I like certain channels that complain a lot. It's not a matter of my taste, it's a matter of what I want my channel to be. 'Cause I don't want it to be one of those things where I develop an audience full of people who just, like, fucking hate video games. Even if my positive videos won't perform as well or something, I don't know what's gonna happen with it. I'd rather be like, hey, this game sucked, but check it out. This game is fucking awesome, and you should definitely play it. I like to give a little bit of a back and forth, you know?
Everything hurts. You look pale, wizard.
Verac splaining over viewers gone wrong, gone sexual, yeah, Bog, stop. Gone sexual, gone wrong. Prank challenge. Plus she said he was going to say you were a good streamer, shaking my head. Well, whoever he was should say it. Everyone should say I'm a good streamer. I am the best streamer. They call me Verac Best Streamer Verac for a reason. Gone spider. Gone skeletal. Wow! Oh, there was a berserker there, Jesus. Did not see that. Good thing I had a health potion. Haha, I drink the healing draft instead of giving it to dog rack. Haha, upset Tommy Dum Dum. Rattle 'em, boys. I didn't even have to see that guy. He was hiding behind a wall. The skeletons will always find you. Keep that in mind, everyone. Just in general, the skeletons will always find you. Don't worry about the context. I was thinking this Halloween that I might give out candy to trick-or-treaters. Assuming we have any. We're in a new area, of course. I would love it if we did, because I love Halloween. And I'm thinking that when I give out candy to those little kids, every time I, you know, wish them well on their way, I'll give them the candy and say, all right, happy Halloween. And remember, the skeletons will always find you. just to, you know, put a little fear of God into them. Just to make them go, what do you mean? Don't worry about it. Happy Halloween. Bye. And shut the door. Remember, my child, the skeletons will always find you. Always. Wherever you turn. There's a skeleton inside of you right now.
Look at this mess.
Remy says, too spooky for me. I agree. The idea of a skeleton being inside you? That's ridiculous. That's a really, like, good creepypasta, but I'm glad that's not real. I am gonna wait to summon more skeletons until I do some blasting. I want to blast, and then I'm gonna eat up some of my boys, and then I'm gonna summon new skeletons. I forget how this works. Oh yeah, you just hit each other. Okay, it's been a long time since I played this level. You can hit it in midair? Oh yeah, that's right. This is the strat. You just sit in this corner, because then it can't touch you. Bop, bop, boop. I'm gonna give them all of the green fire. Split Crown for $2 says, remember kids, your skeleton is currently moist. That is a terrifying thought. Why would you say that? There's no way that could be true. Skeletons aren't real, guys. Calm down. It's just a Halloween thing. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna do that. Uh-oh. We need more skeletons. Too many enemies. Yes, my bone boys are doing work. Look at them tank all those black rats. Who needs a shield? Now I can summon some more of them because I got a power potion. Nice try, hook rat. Yep. I got my story written. It's going into 7 super chats. Jesus, man. You don't have to do that. It's okay. Like, I appreciate it, but don't go overboard, alright? Verac, please release me from the skeleton war. Never. Every single one of my viewers has been turned into a skeleton that I use for my own purposes in battle. And I rename them to Jeff 1 through 5 plus Dennis. Oh boy. Oh, he went after my skeletons, you idiot! Rattle them, boys! Oh boy. Boys, help! 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 Skeletons! Help! Help! When you're down as Necromancer, your skeletons will not help you, by the way. They immediately flop over. That's them over there with the light part on the ground. Uh-oh. I think our last man standing is getting eaten by a spawn of chaos. Remy says, I've fallen and I can't get up. We all have. On this day, we've all fallen and cannot get up. Oh, we suck at video games! Oh no! Oh no! Except for me. Oh my god, I got most melee kills. I'm so good. Everybody else needs to pick up the slack. Look at me over here with most melee kills. That's obviously the most important stat. I can't believe you guys let us die like that. All right. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. It's gonna be a very short break. I am gonna run into the bathroom, my hog flying everywhere, and I'm gonna be back in like 30 seconds. So don't go anywhere. I'm gonna read some super chats right when I come back, and then we're gonna try another level. BRB.
The moon and star come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh, come Nerevar, come and look upon my heart, upon my heart. Oh, lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon my heart, upon my heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god, how can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh. Come, Nerevar, come and look upon my heart, upon my heart. Oh, lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon my heart, upon my heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god, how can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god, how can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god.
Okay, I am back. How you doing, everybody? I told you it'd be a short break. I told you it'd be a short break. No culling anymore. Not culling the chat during the break. Don't encourage that. I'm not streaming as often. when I was streaming for like 8 hours a day, twice a week, I didn't mind it. But if I only stream like once a week for a few hours, guys, we don't want to lose half the people. All right. Let me see here. I promised that I would read some super chats when I came back, so let's make sure we didn't miss any that came during the level first. Magma Fox is going on a fucking super chat rampage right now, and I will read those in a row as I can. Let me get into position here. Hold on. Ooh, look at that. I'm holding the blue fire. All right, let me see here. Make sure I didn't miss any. Yes, okay, so Coffee Grounds for Snorting for $5 said, new name, Verac Champion, Dennis, the Skeletal Menace. He shall join Verac's Council of Champions in conquering YouTube and the Brood's Reach. I like that. I just looked back at the screen. to see Saltspire like going ah. You go over to a girl's house expecting to get that sloppy toppy with Netflix, and instead she roasts your cock with blue flame.
Concerned that the others wouldn't back extreme options on your part.
Perhaps more of
Anyway, where was I?
You're getting soft in your age.
as you will.
Split Crown said, "The Rock is too kind, Verac. You have to make sure the body can't be recognized, my boy. Also, thanks for your continued effort in making us laugh. My pleasure. It's the whole reason I do this is because I like people laugh. I like making people laugh. So, if I'm succeeding, I'm happy." Kelbacks for $5 super chatted. "Hey Verac, important question. Would you rather only eat unsalted sunflower seeds forever, or have all the clothes you wear always be wet?" Do you know that you're evil? Do you know that that's a villainous imaginary concoction you just made in your brain? Those of you playing with me who I know are listening, feel free to answer that question for yourselves in the text chat in the game, or on the YouTube chat. I would say I'm gonna go with the unsalted sunflower seeds, because neither of those options are good, but wearing wet clothes is psychological torture. You know in Darkest Dungeon when the Iron Crown appears above your head whenever something stressful happens and it goes like when I have anything on, if I go outside and it's raining a little bit and I'm wearing socks and my socks get a little bit wet, instantly 100 stress above my head. I immediately have like a fucking what do you call it, an affliction. I immediately start yelling at random passerby, berating them. So I think I'd have to go with the unsalted sunflower seeds, as terrible as that would be. I got that one. And then Coffee Grounds for $2 said, "Remember, dying as a necromancer is a nap." Well, only if you can resurrect yourself. Or if you're talking about the skeletons dying, of course. Oh, man. Wet clothes, obviously. Just ditch the clothes and go full caveman. No, you're doing the wish for more wishes genie shit. That doesn't count. You have to wear the clothes because you have to eat the unsalted sunflower seeds. You can't just forego it. I hate both options and refuse them both. Then you will receive them both. This is how this shit works. You can't just ditch the hypothetical. You don't understand people. Plushy, you need to answer to. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Magma Fox has a story for us, everyone. In $10 increments for each of these super chats. Thank you very much, Magma Fox. I'm gonna try to read these all in a row in the appropriate order. I should start from the last one and go to the first one and read it in reverse. We'll read this and then we'll let me get the next level. Actually, I don't know what level I want to play yet. We're not going to do that. Hold on. Garden is in the box. Let me, there we go. Okay, story time, people. From Magma Fox. So I'm an E5 in the Navy, which is a term you'll understand makes me a sergeant. You know, I'm in charge of 6 people. One of them has been showing up late a lot, and I had to write them a counseling chit. The chit said, "Stop being late," and had an order to muster, time to be at work, earlier than normal. I'm doing it on my level, so my chief won't go in shoulder deep on his butt. Makes sense so far. I get called yesterday at 0730 hours by the ongoing duty section. "Hey, Magma, where's your guy at? He's not answering his phone." I'm internally screaming at this point. "I'll tell you when he's on his way." I call his phone, I wait, voicemail, fuck. I call Chief. Hey, Chief, what's the room, Chief? I don't know, what's going on? He's late for duty section, he has morning watch. Okay, keep me informed. Jesus Christ. I'm already stressed out imagining this. I don't know how you deal with this shit. Fuck. We got a good pose going on. What is happening? This is what every Vermintide party should look like, honestly. Back to the story. I then, in my pajamas, go to the building manager. Or the buddling manager. For I call this person twice to see if he has woken up due to all the calls, straight to voicemail twice. Whenever he brought this upon himself. I bring the building manager to his room to wake him up. They're groggy and confused about the time and then go wide-eyed when I tell them that they're late. They blame their phone. Shaking my head. Calls Chief again. He's on his way. Okay, thank you. On Monday, this will be on paper before you start work. Salute. Got it, Chief. Thank you. So tomorrow I have to write another counseling shit, but at a higher level. Jesus Christ. I don't know how you deal with that shit, man. I would never be able to handle, I don't know, being in the military for all that bureaucracy just sounds like such a nightmare. I do not know how you deal with that, man. Good job. We're gonna pretend like we beat that second level and go to the third one. Yeah, thank you, Magma Fox, for your story time. I hope, that guide does not give you further trouble. That would be a big pain in the ass. You should start writing him up just for fun. Just because he's pissing you off. I'm sure they won't let you do that, but, you know, just consider it. Let's see. I want to make sure I don't miss anything else before we go. I'll read this on my way in. God's goofiest arsonist says, Oi Vercock, nice to see another stream. How is the necromancing? Please give me my opinion. Your opinion is that this DLC is only $4 and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So your opinion is that it's good and I think it's probably worth it. You should go buy this DLC, especially because the other ones are also half off right now. So if you're missing any of the other character classes, go get them for $2 each. It's worth it. Spook levels extreme, yeah. Appropriate for coming up on Halloween, isn't it? Spookin' fellas. I would not recommend getting all of the Vermintide DLC, but the class character DLCs are worth it. They're very, very cheap. You don't need the cosmetic bundles. You can just get the class itself for like $2 or $4. Probably go AFK again at some point here, but for much less time. That is fine. We love a king who helps his family open cans. Coffee Grounds for Snorting for $2 said, Affliction, wet socks, virtuous, fresh socks. Yeah, I run inside and I throw them off immediately and get fresh ones. And suddenly the halo appears above my head. Oh. Resurrection for 3-month membership said, don't know what to put here, so cheeseburgers, with 3 confused Veracs. Well, thank you for the cheeseburgers, and thanks for renewing. Hallucination for 4 months. Thanks, 4 months, man. Thank you. And all my memberships have been gifted. Thank you for that, by the way. And these pop-ups mean YouTube has proven me right for never giving them money. Yeah, ah! Hello, please open the door. Hello? Are we supposed to be down here? This is what I'm gonna do to the kids trick-or-treating at my house on Halloween. I'm gonna drop them into my catacombs. Let them turn into mulch so that I can summon them later as skeletons. Child soldiers skeletons, no less. Yeah, on Hallucination's note, by the way, YouTube has started to do this thing where they keep prompting me over and over and over, like, you should put mid-roll ads in your stream. Let us put mid-roll ads in your stream for you, please, please, please. And I think at a certain, I always say no. I always turn it off. If you guys are getting ads in the middle of these streams, it's not me. I get the feeling that YouTube is going to just start making that a thing, whether I like it or not. So, just for the record, I don't care if you guys use an ad blocker. I use one too. You guys are generous enough that you super chat and do membership stuff and Patreon. That's good enough for me. So, obviously, all ad revenue helps, but I don't blame you guys if you're like, I don't want to see 8 ads during a live stream, then I'm missing stuff. I get that. So, it's all good. It's all good. As a YouTuber, let me just say, YouTube Premium is actually pretty good. And it's really good for creators too, because it gives us full ad revenue every time you click a video, as if you had watched an ad. I don't have Premium now because we're budgeting, but I used to for quite a while because you can play videos with your phone locked, so you can have it in your pocket or just listen to videos like podcasts. And obviously, not having ads on mobile is nice too, because most people don't have ad blocker on their phone. So yeah, I am not... YouTube is not telling me to do this. I just genuinely like YouTube Premium, and it also helps me. So, just a thought. Just a thought. Chilling, as usual. Verac, best streamer, Verac. Uh-oh. I won't use an ad blocker just for you. Thank you. It is genuinely helpful, so I appreciate it. All ads obviously help support us, but I would be a hypocrite if I told people to never use an ad blocker, because I use one on occasion too. So, just saying, if you use an ad blocker, no worries, but if you are watching the ads, it does help, so it's always appreciated. If you super chat, you have especially a license to use an ad blocker. super chat $5, and I will say that you personally have a pass to always use an ad blocker. I'm just fucking around. I'll use an ad block just for you.
How many times a night do you long to burn?
Timed out.
Just because you've done it before.
I know that guy, that's why I did that. Don't worry. He'll be back. A coveted ad block pass, I know, right? Verac promoting premium, he's been corrupted, he needs to be cleansed. No, I'm just being honest, man. YouTube Premium is good for creators. I used YouTube Premium before I was ever making my own videos. Because I follow a lot of channels that have, make content that can't always be monetized, or their entire channels have been shadow banned. And if you have YouTube Premium, when you watch their videos, even if they've been completely demonetized, or if their videos have been limited, it still gives them ad revenue from that. Which, obviously, helps support the videos you like. Verac Premium. No, that's called Patreon and YouTube membership. What kind of license do I get, Magma? You get a license to not use an ad blocker on any video I make for the next 5 years, okay? Cheeky Verac needs correction. I'm glad this is in-game, so you can't use your stupid fucking emotes. Get the fuck out of here. Was that Dez? No. But I believe, tangential. Take one of you, do that again, bada boom, fuck you. Soul suck. Suck. Oh my god, he's still alive? After all that? Do it again. Uh-oh. Whoop. Do I not have it? I don't have any skeletons up. I need to take one right away. Just so I'm not super slow. Just fucking spider harem. I can't believe that's become like a channel meme. I mean, I can believe it. It's just funny to me. Like, such a stupid thing. I just fund your pizza habits. No, you fund Femrac's pizza habits. I remember way back in some Resident Evil stream, I think Femrac was like, Verac won't let me get Domino's. And then Dragonlord very kindly donated like $50, which is way more than he needed to. It's way more than anyone needs to, and was like, here's to the pizza fund. And I am a man of my word. I got my wife pizza. And we enjoyed. It was good. It was worth it. Thank you for that. I am a fan of Domino's. Domino's conveniently also had locations in Japan when I was living there. But let me tell you, Domino's in Japan, not as good as American Domino's. They just don't put enough of those terrible, terrible ingredients for your body into the pizza that make it taste so good. Japan has these things called health regulations and dieting and not as much corn syrup. And as much as I enjoyed losing 20 pounds, it just doesn't taste as good. Gothy, also with the cool yellow icon for 6 months, giving me my own money to be a member so that she can use the emotes she drew, says, and it was a good pizza too. I always appreciate the pizza fund, especially when I'm sick. That's right. Verac is feeling a little under the weather. Actually, so is our child. So is Dograck. Everyone except for me is fucking ill in this household right now. I'm indestructible, and everyone else I live with is a little baby. Plus, she also said, what the fuck is a health regulation? Can you eat it? Appropriately spoken as someone from the US South. I won't say what state, obviously, but everything I know about the South is deep fried and delicious. And also full of cholesterol. One is quite literally a little baby. It's true. God bless. Indeed. Indeed. Chad immune system. Yeah, I don't get sick very often. I don't get sick very often, but when I do get sick, I turn into a big fucking baby. Oh, please get me more oranges. I need vitamin C. Just want to be taken care of when I'm sick, you know? Sweet scent of his death. It's the past. It's done. Uh-oh. I don't know where the gas rat is. I don't see it. I'm trying to ping anything through the gas and I don't see anything. Also, 9s for 20 bucks. Thank you. Says, hope you and yours get well. This fund shall purge the Nurgle pestilence. Thank you very much, 9s. I don't know if it appeared yet, but I think I made a different animation for minimum $20, so I hope you saw that, or I hope it pops up soon. Either way. And thanks for the 20 bucks, man. Purging the Nurgle Pestilence. Me and my Skelly boys. Oh, there it is! I love all the money falling around. Okay, Plushie must AFK, and therefore he will probably die. Wait. I have skeleton boys that can defend him. And then, whoa! Oh, fuck. Good time for a bomb. Coffee Grounds said, new title, He Who Rejects Disease. Ironically, Nurgle might be my favorite Chaos God. Wow! Much appreciated. Thank you to everyone who's been super chatting and gifting memberships and becoming a member. It's always appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. Who just... Verac is like Dallas from Payday 2 when he's sick. I need him. Yeah. Abominable for 5 months said that. Yes, I don't get sick very often, but when I do, I very much am... Ah! I need a medic bag! Oh man, that was one of my favorite parts of my, the recent video I made, the Payday 3 one. I was laughing so hard every time I played as Hoxton, sneaking around. And like, there's a guard, watch out. There's a camera. I need a medic bag. Look at him jump at my fucking skeletons. Get cock-blocked, dickhead. I love these little bone boys. They're so good to me. Look at them beating up, gaining up on these people. Rattle them. I'm dying. Yeah, exactly. Plus, she said I like the calling Dallas bit. Yeah, I honestly, when I posted the video to Twitter, I wish I had posted the calling Dallas part as like a embedded video clip with the link, because that's like one of my favorite parts of the video. It's easily one of the funniest parts, in my opinion. Need medic bag. We blocked it, you little shit. That's a gas rat getting its soul sucked out. Necromancer feels not only like new and interesting, but it might actually be kind of powerful. The ability to have skeletons hold the line in certain areas seems really good. I mean, you saw it blocked an assassin from jumping correctly earlier. They can parry automatically. Hallucination, I saw you donated 5, thank you very much. I will read that in just a bit. But yeah, I think Necromancer might actually be good. Not all new classes are actually good. Bardon, Machine Gunner being prime example, unfortunately. I really like the Gatling gun class for Bardon, but it's not the best. He's very squishy, and, you know, when most characters have risk of being friendly fired, it's just it's a hazard in the wrong hands. Also, he has a fun ability where you can hold 3 bombs at once, but that ability is only useful if you can actually find 3 bombs. Otherwise, you're just sort of carrying one anyway. It's not to say he's not fun. Bardon Machine Gunner, I think, is one of the most fun DLC classes they've released. He's just not the best one. Truber, Grail Knight is extremely strong. The DPS is just ridiculous. Carillions is okay. And I would say Saltspires is also really strong. Bardens, though, eh. Sienna's, though? I'm starting to think that, Sienna might have one of the better DLC classes up there with Kruger.
Wasn't a waste. I feel much better.
So you're saying the Calliope Mori build is viable? Yeah, I can't believe I haven't referenced that yet. I'm holding a fucking scythe and walking with deadbeats. Hardened Machine Gun is as good a class as you are at the game, just saying. Well, I had all the circles on the first level, so you're saying he's really good? I'm sorry, you're just wrong. I know I'm really good, but I'm sorry, Bard Engineer is just not that good. You can cope about it as much as you want. You can say, oh, you need to enable him, you need to work around him. The fact that you need to work around him is what makes him not as good, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not saying he's not fun, don't get triggered. I'm just saying he's not as good. It's just facts. I spit only facts. Sorry, people. Grail Knight, as long as you have one other person with a ranged weapon, which is not hard to do, you don't have to work around him. He just does things and kills them very easily. If you have to work around a class to make it good, it's usually not as good as other classes where you don't have to do that. I'm sorry, people. I feel like I had this, some other video I made. People kept telling me, like, oh, Verac, but this class is good, though. Oh, I remember what it was. It was when Darktide first came out, and, people kept telling me in the comments, it was a minority of people saying, like, oh, but when I use the Force Sword on Psyker with the special ability that gives it a shield, with the special ability that makes it block, with the special ability that gives me this, that, it's like, look, by the time you have to get lucky enough to add all these blessings to your weapon, this is what makes it not as good. Because Veteran doesn't need all that shit, he just walks into the game and presses F and wins. It's like, if you need all these modifiers to make a class good, it's not as good as the class that doesn't need it. I'm sorry. It's just the way it works. You gotta be realistic. Come on. Hope about it if it makes you feel better, but I can't enable it. Sorry. Suck your soul out, Nurgloth. Nurgloth. Make some more skeletons. I'm gonna eat one of them so I don't overload here. Oh yeah, I have a power potion. I should totally be spamming this. Let me get him one of these. I'm gonna eat one of my skeletons so I can keep brain bursting. There you are. Trying to use it before the power potion ran out. You see this? I'm surrounded by Ravagers, and I barely even noticed because my skeletons were parrying all of it. That's good. That's really good. Veteran main's crying right now. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, that was me talking about Darktide on release. In current... Whoa, baby! I went high. In current Darktide, Psyker might be the best class now. Very weird to say that after remembering what it was at launch, but Psyker is like completely no effort now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please bounce me out of here. Woo. Woo. Ogren is also really good, but let me tell you, that Psyker infinite lightning ability, I know it's not intended, but it's been in the game so long at this point that it might as well. You literally just hold down left and right click at the same time and dodge through the level and nothing can hurt you. Nothing gets better than that. In terms of fun, I would say Ogren is the best though. The new Ogren talents are really fun. Oh, poor little baby. Maybe you should have asked Nurgle for more help, huh? Let's get the fuck out of here. Take that, thank you. But yeah, I'm thinking Necromancer might actually be good. Which I'm very happy to say. Can't say that about every new DLC class, you know. Not just in Vermintide, but in most games. Where my boys at? There they are. Come back here. Come on. Didn't they canonically make the Darktide Ogren super smart? Kind of. Like, super smart relative for an Ogren, yes. I'm not a 40k expert, but my understanding is that Ogrens are typically, like, actually dumb as dirt. But the best among them, have some sort of, like, implant in their head that allows them to lead and command better. Like, just slightly better. Like, worse than a human still, but just, like, slightly better. So all of the Darktide Ogren canonically have that, because otherwise you'd be playing, like, someone who can barely speak. Like, so dumb you can't throw a baseball in a straight line. People are saying I'm correct. Very good. Look at that. Beat the level, baby! Oh, and would you look at that? I got most kills and most damage dealt. The two most important circles. It's a good thing I carried the team. Thank you to my teammates, but, you know, I am the greatest. Be nice to Croc, he's from Europe. He's playing with lightweights, okay? Remy appropriately having most revives, playing Handmaiden, and Plushy doing, you know, okay. Not as good as me, having most kills and most damage, but he's doing okay otherwise. Ugh. You didn't carry the team, your skeletons carried you and the team? I'm gonna give you some information that's gonna blow your mind, buddy. The skeletons are mine. I command them. Good job, men. Jeff 1, Jeff 2, Jeff 3, Jeff 4, Jeff 5, and Dennis, you all did superbly well. Now, men, you've been just the 6 of you so far. We're going to upgrade. We are upgrading this army to World War II era Russian tactics of giving you less chance to survive, but with more of you. I.e. the cannon fodder strategy. Now behold. Now, when I summon a new group of skeletons, the old ones stick around for 20 seconds. So I can do this. Yeah, fuck him up! Fuck him up! I got 15 of them! Fuck him up! Yeah, look at all the little buddies. That's right, that's right. Thank you to the party members so far. If any of you guys need to go, just let me know. No worries. You are not obligated to stay for the whole stream. Coming up on the 2-hour mark here. I think I've got at least one more game in me, maybe two. Let's check our other talents here. Here to serve in the skeleton war, sir. Time to recruit. Yeah. I appreciate the dog rack drafted emojis. As long as you guys are okay with being renamed. I'm okay pretending you guys are being summoned as the skeletons, but I'm not giving up Jeff 1 through 5 and Dennis. I'll adopt you and rename you. How's that? If I have 10 of them out at once, then we have even more. Now, let's see. So this was the one I had previously. Gives them more health and damage, and you can make them charge. I can't make them charge anymore, but I'm going to be spamming them, is the idea. We're going to get more cooldown so that I can spam it more efficiently, excuse me. Afflicted by malediction. Soul Harvest is pretty damn good. Reaping gives unlimited cleave and more power on critical strikes, and this enables me to get guaranteed critical strikes, so I like that combo. I think we're probably gonna stick with that unless... Ooh. 12% faster attack speed when 4 or more skeletons are raised. I'm definitely going to be having a lot of skeletons out, a lot of the time. But guaranteed crits are really good. So I think we're going to stay with that. This is a good build right here. We'll just change to Spirit Leech. We'll get more cooldown. What did I have before? I had reduced damage for 80% for the next 3 hits after casting. So now we're going to have a bit faster cooldown. Alrighty. Oh, we got a super chat from Coffee Grounds for Snorting. Thank you. $5 said, Dennis is titled the Eternal Chaser. He who knows your location. Leader of the Jeff Squad.
I don't know.
Are you aiming at me, you sons of bitches? Who less than veteran of the council, Tom Banks. Good old Tom Banks. I will remember him fondly. Dennis, my main man. It's time to lead the charge with your army of 10 skeletons. Maybe 15 if I have a power potion. Now, let's do... I'm thinking, let's see. Do you want to do Chaos Waste at all? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, I think this will be the plan, people. I'm feeling one more level, maybe? And then Chaos Wastes? Let's do a quick one, right? I want to do a quick... where's the bell? We're gonna do a quick speed run of the Screaming Bell, because that's a short mission. And then we're gonna do Chaos Wastes after, and probably call it a day. I am Tom Bong.
If I am to understand Lona correctly,
I love that they made they gave the characters in the game the opportunity to announce each of the start of the levels. Give those voice actors a little more work. They deserve it. I love the characters in this game. The voices provided by the voice actors are amazing, and they're not even like super famous voice actors, so any work they get as these characters, the more the better, as far as I'm concerned. They could have all 5 of these guys in the booth just talking about, like, what their favorite holiday dish is, and I would be very happy. Just as long as they're... just have them talk in character, give them stuff to say, and just let them fucking ramble. I'd be very happy. Slulin10, a member for 1 month. Thank you. The Verac, thoughts on Loner's pumpkin addiction? Personally, I think it's a psyop. I think probably the CIA started placing pumpkins all around the fort, the keep, trying to influence him, and unfortunately he's an old man. He just couldn't take it anymore. I'll do that one more time. Oh! Kill stealer. In my video game? There, I hit you a couple times. As redemption. I remember when I was trying to level up, I ran this so many fucking times. I still remember this level, but I don't remember, like, the best way to speedrun it anymore. But I remember playing it solo and just fucking cruising. Let's get some more skeletons. 10 of them! There's supposed to be a horde around here. I need some skeletons watching my back. God, there's so many of them. Look at them funnel into the building. My computer's gonna start slowing down at this rate. Rattle them, boys! Next time I hear a horde coming, or if there's a monster, I'm gonna pop this power potion. And we're gonna get a bunch of these boys. Gotta make sure to tag these with my flame. Gotta remember, it makes them do more damage. Chaos, you're finally here. Hello. Because I'm late. Yes, you are. You are late, you little shit. Fun story. Since I was talking about having a Discord potentially earlier. When I was testing things around with the YouTube integration, obviously, I had activated the YouTube integration earlier than I had wanted to, or I was just testing it out, I don't remember. But apparently there's a feature where you can join any Discord that you have an integration hooked up with your account. So, this little shit over here, Chaos, joined the Discord server when it wasn't even ready. He posted a funny meme. He said hi. And it was all fine. But that little shit snuck in there. And I banned him. No, I just kicked him. I said, hi, Chaos, but this isn't ready yet. Be gone! And then I kicked him, and I made the kick reason message say, tee-hee. Or like, hee-hee, or something like that. More skeletons, more! Kill! Oh my god, no! Oh, you son of a bitch. I'll kill you for this, smacking my skeletons around, how could you? I just watched that guy spawn in front of me, you see that? Oh boy. We are in a situation, so I'm going to use this. There we go, take care of them. Skeletons are tanking hits, allowing me to get some fucking damage in here, baby. Fuck them up. There we go, and look at that, power meter's already almost full again. Yeah, I was kicking Chaos in the pit. Yeah, don't worry, Chaos. You'll be able to get in again legitimately this time, and soon. Oh. Okay. I genuinely thought you were an enemy. Plushy, I didn't see a green outline around you. I thought you were an enemy. You look like one of those shuffling Northmen. Yeah, throw a bomb at me, you little shit. Spicy. Oh, I'm so slow. I need to eat one of them. Yeah.
I want more pace, more faith, and more death!
Sometimes the bombs just vanish into thin air this patch. I noticed that. I was messing around with my mic settings and the game audio earlier to make sure the stream would sound okay. Because I wasn't happy with my mic quality last stream, so I tried to improve it, and I think it worked. But anyway, I was testing things out, and I remember throwing a bomb to see if the bomb noise would be too loud, and the bomb just left. It just disappeared. Like, what the fuck? I'm glad that you mentioned that, because now I don't feel as crazy. I thought that was just me seeing things. Uh-oh, I forgot to block. Oh, hello. just standing around real close where I can whap you in the face. Thanks. Hello, you. See you later. Lost beyond words. I have heard that voice line so many times. I'm not gonna say why, but it might have to do with when I play Vermintide with my wife. She typically plays Carillion, and I don't wanna say anything too direct, but she might not be very good at video games. So I've heard those Carillion almost dead voice lines probably about 1,000 times each. Alley-oop, I'll take that, thank you. Oh yeah, I have a strength potion. I should be using this. Alright, this is the part where we run around real quick and slap these chains down. Yep. Did I just get 2 in 1? Oh my god, this scythe kicks ass. I really like the new weapons for Necromancer. That's part of why I like this DLC as well, is that it's not just the class, the weapons are also not only fun, but actually good. The soul-sucking ability is very useful for big targets, and the regular attack has a bounce effect, so you have high single target damage and you can ping a bunch of smaller targets at once. Scythe has good cleave and good single target damage. Like, Necromancer is good, man. Just killed 2 gas rats in a row. Thank you. I'll be taking my award now. You guys get the other chains in that fucking bell yet? Oh my god, do I have to do everything around here? Uh-oh, not going that way. Hold on. Want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. No! No! Jeff! Dennis! Did you see him go fly? Oh my god. Let me heal real quick. Not the bony boys, no! Oh my god, the animation of them flying away looks so funny. Nice. I don't even know how you did that. He didn't die to fall damage, did he? How did the rat ogre, he just fall back into the pit and die right away? It's kind of ridiculous. Pony boys, go! When I used to speedrun this in the past, I would typically just run around the rat ogre. But apparently the strat is you throw 1 bomb at him and he instantly falls to his death down 2 feet. Amazing. Rat ogre's truly an intimidating force. The Skaven higher-ups will love to hear this. More skeletons, more! Got Jeff 1 through 9. And Dennis. Go! Kill! He's too fast. They don't have the charge ability anymore, so they gotta just saunter up to him and smack him. Yeah, nice try, Flush. Ba ba ba. We did it! Whoop! That was a good one. Good quickie. Now we will do Chaos Wastes, and that'll be the end of the stream after, I think. So let's do Chaos Waste. That'll take a good 30 minutes to an hour. And then we'll have been streaming for about 3 hours, so I'd say that's good for a stream, wouldn't you? See what I get. Oh, 13 ranged kills. That's the best one, and I got that. Oh, I'm so good. I got the only circle that matters, and so did they. I mean, they're almost as good as me. We tied on it. That's pretty good. Croc finally got to headshots as the class that doesn't have a ranged weapon. Well done. Oh, man. 13 too. You did, Remy. Remy and Plushie also got 13 ranged kills, which is almost as good as my circle, but my circle is like a little cooler. You can just tell from like the way it's drawn around it. All right, let's get into the Chaos Wastes. Actually, I'm gonna gacha one time with some commendation chests, because I have a fuckload of them, so why not? Ooh, that's a lot of oranges. Stamina, recovery, and curse. Do 5 more. Beam staff. I think I have a red beam staff, but 1 more. All blue. Ooh. Again with the cosmetics. They must have put in an update or something, or maybe I just never played gacha enough. Oh yeah, let's give him one of these. Alright. Into the Chaos Waste. I am drinking a lot of water and a G Fuel at the moment. I tried G Fuel for the first time the other day, and I thought, you know what? It's not too bad. Used to only drink Bang, but I'm branching out. They got me. They got me for the memes, because there was a... I'm not sponsored, by the way. I should be. I should be making money off of this. G Fuel, give me money! Give me money, G Fuel! I will shill your product. There was a one that had Mega Man on it, and I had that J-Eazy Mega Man meme stuck in my head, and I started... I started running up and down our apartment, pissing my wife the fuck off, going, J-Eazy ain't dropped yet, bruh. Don't worry. Mega Man drops January 7th. Listen. I was never book smart. I'm money smart. Makes me more intelligent. Let me make sure I have the stats I want. We'll be killing a lot of elites, and I'll be probably getting abilities that let me spam this, so I think we're gonna stick with Army of the Dead. I don't think anyone in my chat even knows what I'm talking about. Just look up J-Eazy Mega Man. This fucking dorky looking guy running toward the camera as he's singing completely nonsensical, non-rhyming rap lyrics. It's so baffling that it just makes me crack up every time. And my wife hates it. Makes me more intelligent. Call me Mr. Rock Festival. I got hella bands. Magma for 5 said, I've been meaning to ask, what is your favorite Vermintide character? Kruber. Kruber is my favorite boy. That's why when I made the video, I had Femrac draw me as Kruber for the video. Old Jave for $20 said, how about a Jave Fuel sponsorship? Well, if you start marketing and mass producing an energy drink, you let me know, and I'll be right on that shit, okay? I'll try it out, and if I like it, hit me up. veracbusiness@gmail.com.
Look at that. You actually hit something.
And, I wanted to say there was another super chat from Hallucination for $5 on Streamlabs. Thank you. Said, if you want something positive, have you tried Wizard with a Gun? I heard about that. I haven't tried it yet. You're a wizard who shoots guns. I have a shotgun that also calls down the wrath of God on whatever it hits. Hallucination, it's funny you should mention that. I had someone yesterday show me Wizard with a Gun, and I looked at it. I have not tried it out yet, but I am highly considering buying it. It's not just on my list, it is on my short list. I'm kind of considering buying it like now. I also no implications for what's gonna happen, but I also bought Signalis. I have not tried it yet, but I bought it. It is installed on my computer. And yeah, I'm thinking we might try out some good new indie games here in a bit. Do I have enough for this? These are probably 150, aren't they? Ooh, someone just picked up. There's a healing draft back here, guys. Rattle them, boys. Thanks for covering my escape. Look at this. I can just walk. I don't even have to dodge, parry, nothing. I just walk away. Yes, Gruber is definitely my favorite. I really like all of the characters. I really do. They're like, every person who plays D&D wishes they had a party as individually and cooperatively interesting as the characters in Vermintide. Where is this fucking Lightstormer? Hello. He decided to pay us a visit. Right next to us. Very convenient of him. But yeah, each individual character in Vermintide is very charming on their own, and the way they foil and bounce off of each other is... It's just very fun to listen to. It's the same reason why, the character voice lines in, like, Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2 are very memorable, because the characters are very different, but, just cooperative enough that they can work together, you know? I always like, the thing I like about Kruber is that I find him very relatable. Like, he's just a dude. Which, in a world where there's so much crazy fantasy bullshit going on, having a guy who's just like, I'm a normal soldier guy. He's had some, like, experience in, like, military trauma of his own. He has an interesting backstory, but relative to some of these other people, he's like, hi, I'm a normal guy, and what the fuck is going on? And you need that, because otherwise everybody else becomes, if you don't have anybody in the party that's, like, relatively normal, it makes everyone else feel, like, not coherent. That's been my experience. Kruber is the glue that holds everyone together, is what I'm saying, and I like that. He's a leader. Saltspire might pretend like he's the leader, but Kruber is the true leader of the party. And yeah, Plushy and Remy in the game chat said that, that's why the Dark Tide banter does not feel as good. And I have to agree. I actually like a lot of aspects of Dark Tide now. I even did at release. My initial review was not entirely negative for that reason. But, you know, it's obviously not as charming, because you're all sort of just nobodies, and there's not any characters to really get attached to. But it sort of makes me conflicted. I have, like, differing thoughts about it, because on one hand, yes, it's not as charming and coherent as the main party of Vermintide, but on the other hand, it is kind of like environmentally appropriate to be nobodies in Darktide, because the world of 40k is so fucking like grim and hopeless that it lore-wise it makes sense that you would just be playing like some cannon fodder dipshit who is intended to die at any moment. Like, thematically, I like it, but, you know, in practice, it's not as memorable. Do you have a favorite voice for any of the Darktide personalities? Good question. I like, all of the Ogrins, especially the one that's voiced by the guy who does Barden. If you didn't know, the voice actor for Barden in this game does one of the Ogrin voices. I believe he also voices the Acquisitions guy. I think his name is Melk, like Sir Melk or some shit. You can kind of hear it if you listen to it, now that you know. Skeletons, come to me! Hold the line, thank you. Oh, now they're coming down here. Rattle them! Ping for more damage. Melk is just straight up Barden voice. I disagree. It is similar, but Barden is so much more jolly. Melk is a dickhead. For good reason. It's all about the intonation. Well, let me make sure I'm doing more damage here. Does my Brain Burst do more damage if I've pinged him once? Does that work that way too? I hope so. Coffee grounds for snorting. $5, thank you. It says, something that I can't read yet, so that I don't die to a Minotaur. There we go. Since I want to write a book, I did think about this. You need those more normal characters so that people can actually learn and understand things. Yes, thank you. If you're writing a book, that's a very good thing to know. It's so important to have characters that are actually like more the common man, so that they can foil with some of the more ridiculous characters. Some of the most fun games I've ever played story-wise are like that. Some of the most fun D&D sessions I've ever played were like that. Where you have some people playing weird classes and races, and then you have other people playing more traditional ones. Because that way they can actually, like, you know, have differences to banter about. If everybody is playing a fucking Dragonborn rogue, or a fucking Dragonborn artificer, or a blood... What's the fucking stupid one that the fucking voice actor guy made? He's a fine voice actor. Critical Role. Critical Role is a good show, but they made this unique class for Critical Role that everybody wants to fucking play as, and I'm sick of it. I am so sick of seeing people play as that class, because like, just stop. It's so edgy. It doesn't fit in the world for me. Nobody can play it correctly, in my opinion. I could do it. I could play it. Blood Hunter, thank you. I could play a Blood Hunter. I'm built different, but nobody else knows how to do it. I'm talking mad shit right now, only because my favorite D&D games are one where there's a lot of banter between different characters, and it's hard to get that if everyone is playing a fucking weirdo that wouldn't fit into the world, like normally. Like, just in terms of Vermintide, right? Elves and dwarves should not be like that common in Warhammer Fantasy. Most of the people you would see would be humans, more like, you know, Saltspire, Kruber, Sienna. So the fact that you have Kruber and Saltspire working together, you know, a military, what am I trying to say here? A witch hunter hiring a soldier makes sense. Hiring the soldier as extra muscle to arrest a witch makes sense. They happen to run into a dwarf and an elf on the way to where they're going. That's where you get a little more tenuous, where it's like, how common would that really be? But it's a good enough of an excuse where you can be like, yeah, all right, you know, you can hand wave it a little bit. It's good enough. That's what you need. You need like an excuse that makes the viewer or the reader or the player be like, yeah, I can buy that. Versus, you know, if you could have 4 Bardens and 1 elf on a team where there would normally be mostly humans, it's like, okay, that might be fun, but it might take you out of the world, you know? Dwarf makes sense enough. It depends on where you are. Wood elf, no way? Yeah, the elves are supposed to be very uncommon. Dwarves are supposed to be kind of uncommon. Common enough, but not enough where you could have like 4 of them, you know? Uh-oh, we got a girl. If you want immersion, watch a movie! Croc, you're so wrong. Video games have to have some level of immersion. Left 4 Dead is a very, very silly game, but the fact that it all thematically takes place in the US South adds so much to it, because then you can do things like with the swamps, and you get the Mudmen enemies. It makes sense then how you have the Spitter, who's like, you know, the average person you would see at a Walmart in Florida. It all just makes sense and it comes together. Whereas you could have those enemies in a different environment, but it wouldn't make as much sense. It wouldn't be as satisfying. There's something about that that's very satisfying when you have characters that make sense in the environment and the game is fun. That's the golden thing. That's S tier, right? A game can be fun and have a story that makes no sense and still be a really good game. If a game only has a good story and isn't fun, then it's usually not as good of a game. So gameplay should come first. But if it has both, oh boy. That's the top tier right there. That's the good shit. Yes, Nolans, that's right. I would be fine. I saw someone say I'd be fine playing with all 4 dwarves. I would too. It's not just being 4 dwarves that's anything, there's nothing wrong with that inherently. It's about whether it matches with the environment. Like, just give them a reason to be there that makes sense enough. Like, they're on a mission to do something in the human territories, or, you know, something to that effect. Thank you, Plushie. TLDR, he's right, you're wrong. I am right, thank you. Croc, I love you. The video game's gotta have some level of immersion. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be deep. Just has to be enough where it's viable. I'm talking the level of immersion that lets you say, hey, we want to try wacky gameplay shit and get away with it story-wise. Here's a good enough reason. And then you say, okay, and then you're good. Not everything has to be super intricate, but if it is, great. Yeah, sure. Yes! Damn right. Weird example of good characters IMO is the Call of Duty Zombies original crew. Then the new COD games happen, we have operators now. Thank you for chatting that. That comment caught my eye because I 100% agree. The original COD Zombies had characters that made sense for the environment. It was soldiers from each of the major parties. You had a German soldier, a Russian soldier, an American, and a Japanese soldier. perfectly makes sense for the environment, and you get some fun banter between all of them. I was not as satisfied with the later COD Zombies levels. There were some really fun levels, but the voice lines, not as memorable. The banter, not as funny. When you just have random dipshits, it's like, whatever, man. I used to play COD with my dad a lot, and we would play Zombies co-op together. Highly recommend it. Everyone out there, if you have a dad, get them into Call of Duty and ask them to play Zombies with you. I recommend it. He still plays Zombies to this day, in whatever the... not the latest COD, but whatever COD most recently had Zombies, he still plays that one. Go queue up. You might see him. And if you don't have a dad, well, hello, son. Go to your room. You're grounded. Why? Just because I'm a tyrant, that's why. Because I said so. There's the classic line. There you go.
You did it! Don't forget to claim your reward.
Ooh, infinite dodging. I like that. If you don't have a dad, become one. True, actually. Break the cycle. If your dad ran out on you, you should be a dad and then be a better one. That's my goal. My dad was very good to me. My dad did not run out on me, but I think everybody who wants to be a parent should strive to be a good one. Controversial opinion, I know, but I do feel that. Infinite dodging, but your clothes are always wet. Don't say that! That's foul! Uh-oh. Croc, no! Croc was typing! Oh, that's what he gets for disagreeing with me. Sorry. There's a lot to unpack because I see people excuse bad games because they're immersive, but I also get angry at lore-breaking stuff, too. Croc, I'm sorry that you died because you were typing. He was getting too immersed. Come on.
Stand within it.
Do not bully Croc. He's a good boy. No, Croc, I agree with you. I do not like giving excuses to games that people say, like, oh, the story's so good, oh, it's so immersive, but, like, the gameplay isn't fun. That's not what I'm talking about. I do not like that either. People talk about that with things like... You hear that with a lot of PlayStation games. People will talk about, like I had a coworker once, when The Last of Us 2 came out. She was not a big gamer, but she got into The Last of Us and was like, oh my god, Verac, The Last of Us 2, it's so deep. The story is so good. I play it for 10 hours a day. Oh my god, it's such a good video game. And I haven't played The Last of Us, but I've watched a lot of reviews on it. I've watched playthroughs of it, and I'm like, I'm trying not to be a dick to her, so I'm not like full-on shitting on her, but I'm like, well, the story might be immersive, but I don't know how good the gameplay is. Like, I'm glad that you enjoy it. I'm glad that you are experiencing joy. That's a good thing. I'm not trying to take that away from you. But I don't know that I would go as far as calling it a good video game, okay? Like, let's be a little... Let's temper this a little bit. It's not enough for a video game to simply be immersive or to simply have a good story. It has to also have engaging gameplay. And in my opinion, the gameplay has to come first. I don't care how good your story is if the game itself sucks. In fact, recent example of that, I think I mentioned in my Payday 3 review, I liked what they did in terms of the, like, there's cutscenes that you unlock after completing each heist in Payday 3. So if you care about the story, you have that kind of linear progression, that immersion where you watch a cutscene, you do a heist related after the cutscene, and you can follow along with the story and you can get immersed in it if you want to. But for the people who don't give a shit about that, all of the heists are unlocked from the beginning anyway, which I think is the right way to go. If you can make a story that's appealing to people, that's immersive to people, as long as you keep the gameplay first, then I'm fine. I think they did the right thing by doing it that way. I have not played either of the Last of Us games, so I can't speak to either one of them in depth. But my understanding is that the first one is pretty good in terms of both gameplay and story, and the second one is debatably good or bad in either of them. I've heard a lot of different things. Some people say both are good, some people say the second one has a good gameplay but terrible story. Some people say the opposite. I haven't played it myself, but from the reviews I've watched, I'm of the opinion that The Last of Us 2 is probably a semi-functional game in terms of, like, gameplay, but story-wise, no. Oh, excuse me. Need some water. I've been talking a lot. Hold on. Gotta slide with my dog like a Mega Man. There's some free ASMR for you. You are welcome.
Do you have any of those strange coins? Offer them to the shrine to receive a
Gameplay can be subjective. Yeah, most things in most reviews are.
You each have your own tally of coins. Spend
Excuse
them
me.
as you wish.
I'm gonna be nice and get a couple of these. Ooh. More power. I'm good. Yeah, basically everything in terms of reviews are subjective at the end of the day. So what I try to do in terms of when I review things or when I'm critiquing things is detail my experience with something, point to concrete evidence where I can, but otherwise just elaborate my experience with it. I don't want to claim... I think most people, when they review things, are doing it on an emotional level, and then the searching for the evidence as to why they feel that way comes after. It's the same reason why most people don't know or don't care about most things, and they will just get whatever opinion they have from the first video they watch about it. Which is normal, and it's just how humans work. That's why I try to make my videos funny, because if we're all just bullshitting around, might as well have a good time while doing it. Ugh. For the record, not everything is subjective. Not making the argument that everything is subjective, because it's not, and I hate when people do that and say that everything is interchangeable and that nothing matters, because that's not true. Just saying, you gotta keep in mind that a lot of people, when they're reviewing something, are forming their emotional opinion and then making reasons for it after. It's important to remember that. So that you can try to differentiate between what is concrete and what is somebody looking for, what's the word? Post hoc reasoning? It can be difficult to differentiate, but just gotta do your best. All I can say, at the end of the day, is that my opinions are the best ones, and every review I've ever done and every opinion I've ever given on stream are kind of the best opinions to go with in general, so don't worry about thinking, I'll do it for you. Verac, right as I say that, Verac explaining is akin to listening to scripture. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Don't worry about forming thoughts for yourself on these games. Simply listen to the scripture and believe. Have faith, mortal, that your God Emperor may bestow upon you which thoughts to think.
What's the matter? Jealous because your stamina's feeding me?
Feeding?
Doesn't matter.
I'll you and your wisp of steam.
Oh, there you are. How about some more? Go get it, boys. 2 more damage, too. Holy shit! Okay, that wasn't just me, but right as I brain bursted him, he lost like half of his health. I was like, holy fuck, Necromancer is good. Good God. See you later, Miller. Thanks for coming. Oh, Verac of the Pool, what is your wisdom? Don't eat things off the ground. Unless it's only been 5 seconds or less.
Here, sir. Let's get to it again.
You'd test an elf.
5-second rule is important. Don't forget that. If you want to have a strong immune system like I do, sometimes you drop that chicken nugget on the floor and you eat it anyway, as long as it's been less than 5 seconds. It'll get just enough germs on it where you'll never get sick. And there's no downsides. I was actually thinking of a downside, but there actually is no downside. We have gone backwards. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Instructions unclear. 8 after 30 minutes. No! Resurrection, don't do that. It's bad for you. Soldier from Krieg for €5. Well, a man from Krieg himself. Can I see your shovel? Does you think lizards are cool? Important Verac knowledge. Oh, I lost it. Important Verac knowledge because it will determine if I will start a rival church to Verac explaining. Well, we were following you. I have not been paying attention, guys. I'm relying on you to lead the way. I've been talking about fucking game design for the last 30 minutes straight. Oh yeah, do I like lizards? Yes, I do. No joke, when I was a kid, whenever people asked me in class, teachers, you know, when you're in elementary school, teachers are always asking you, what's your favorite animal? And I would always say a Komodo dragon, because it's huge, and it's big, and it eats animals whole. I always thought it was badass. I also like, salamanders and blue-tongued skinks. Those are pretty cool, too. 9s for $5 at Verac of the Lake. Why do I recognize the bodies in the water? Because, my dear child, those bodies are the skeletons that I keep summoning and dying and resummoning over and over and over. So you might see them in that water once in a while. That water is called purgatory. Unfiltered tap water strengthens them. I can't recommend that, but if it makes you not get sick, well, maybe. Alright, we gotta get those 3 barrels on the door. I'm gonna stick around my skeleton so I don't get hit from every direction here. Gonna ping, get big boy damage, big boy damage, woo baby! Look at that cleave! Oh my god, that only killed him in like 2 hits. I was swinging afterwards out of habit. Wasn't even hitting anything at that point. Chopping him straight in half.
Another kill. See me, Blaze. That's how it's done.
My brother wanted to legally change his name to the Lizard when he was done. And that's why you don't let kids change their names. If I was allowed to change my name when I was a kid, I definitely would have been like, I'm gonna change my name to, Komodo Dragon, Paladin, Necromancer. From start to finish. First, middle, and last. And as badass of a name that would be, it might make it hard in future job interviews. Had plenty of jobs in my day, and I may not have been able to get them had I been named Komodo Dragon Paladin Necromancer. Wearing full rune armor. I would have added that on too. Gotta get something for RuneScape in there. Max quest points with a quest cape, baby.
Attack the ratling from the flank.
Coffee Grounds donated 5 again. Thank you for the super chat. I will read that in a bit.
Marcus, I'm not impressed by Scar.
If someone goes to a job interview in full plate armor, I'm hiring them. That's fine. Well, if it's bronze plate armor, then I don't know. If it's at least mithril, now we're talking. Rune? Hiring on the spot. Dragon? They can become the CEO. Make some friends. I like the new voice lines for Sienna's things too. Croc, no! He got dragged behind the line, I can't get to him. Okay, he's okay. You saved him.
Powerful fear of getting another scar should be one. Enters existence.
End your existence, my man. Bro, I finally got YouTube to let me renew my own membership. No need for handouts. Nice, man. Glad to hear it. Thanks for deciding to renew as well. Radical button. Always appreciated, man. Skeletons, hold the line. More! More! Hold the line! Kill! Yes! Look at this choke point! Good God! They can't do anything about it. There's like 4 black rats here. Alright, I'm running out of skeletons. They're not the Kruber skeletons, so they don't last as long. Ooh! I might have to get this. Okay, this is probably not as good as the scythe, but it is 700 power, so we're taking it. Get that head chopping ability. Oh, I don't have any skeletons left. I guess they all died on the front line. I'm stuck. Wait, what?
I
Oh, Jesus Christ. See you guys. How did both of you get stuck? I can understand the first one doing it accidentally, but did the other one go in and say, oh, I better help you? Good God. Imagine getting stuck. I agree. Just imagine. Oh, my Skelly boys aren't allowed in here? Step, bro. I'm stuck. I'm clipping into the wall. Wait, they're not paying attention to us? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, are they just ignoring you? Oh, God. The game will end in 30 seconds. Okay, no, we're fine. There's a timer. They have a failsafe for that, thank God. Let me check the chat real quick. The previous super chat, it said, Coffee Grounds for Snoring for $5. I've been rereading something. Another good thing is that things don't feel like they just happen. I don't understand the main character's decision making. I'm not sure what you're specifically referencing, but I agree. Good storytelling usually requires that you don't have too many coincidences. You know, you can get away with a couple, but at a certain point it stops feeling like it's even... You know, you have one too many ass pulls and people are gonna stop being immersed. How did you get out? What? I looked back at the game and you were both free. What the fuck? Dragonlord said I wanted to be called Ash Ketchum. Yeah, I also really liked Pokemon, so I would have done that too. It's a good thing I wasn't allowed to rename myself when I was a small Verac. Going to head out. Remember, you don't recognize the bodies in the water. Oh, I don't. Okay. Thank you, Nides. Thanks for coming. Well, hello, you tell me. Finally here, I see. And not green, I see. Welcome back as well, Chaos. Oh, they got pounced by a gutter runner and the push knocked them both out. Well, thank you to that random gutter runner for freeing my allies, Remy and Flushy. Much appreciated. Me and Croc were ready to leave without them, but we all got to come with. Isn't that nice? Oh, you're right. As adults, we could just rename ourselves now. Oh, is this the one with random bombs spawning? Whoops. Sorry, bro. You look like a Northlander. Sorry. There, this doesn't have friendly fire. I'll use this instead.
This way.
Whoop! That thing away from me. You know, I was thinking earlier, I was like, man, I really don't like Twitch, but Vermintide has a Twitch integration where it lets the chat, like, do funny stuff and spawn a bunch of shit. It could be fun. It's too bad it doesn't work with YouTube. Maybe I'll try a Twitch stream just to try that feature out one day. In a future Vermintide stream. We'll see. I wanted to hit a black rat with that, but I think I got a random slave. Let's just bounce him. Oh, I get the gas rat, though. Okay, we need a vent. There we go. More skeletons, please. Thank you. Gonna eat one of them. And I still have 9 left because I can spawn so many of them. Also, look who it is for 10 bucks coming in to say hi. It's Vinny! For $10. Thank you, Vinny. It says raising the roof and the dead. Eh, pal? Good to see you, sir. Well, thank you very much for stopping in to say hi, Vinny. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. And, yes. It's a party. We're raising the roof. We're raising skeletons. We're having a good time. We're jumping off the edge where I can't help our friend back there anymore. Sorry, plushie. I'll see you later. Oh, I forgot I don't have a scythe anymore. Shit. It's okay, I can spawn skeletons. Ooh. Sienna is not my favorite character generally, but Necromancer is convincing me. Although Sienna does have a few of my favorite voice lines. I really like her Hurt voice line where she's like, I think she just said it a second ago. She's like, I'm not sure there should be this much blood. Something about the way she says it is very cool to me. Where'd you go, gutter runner? There you are. What? Was it just me, or did he evaporate in midair? Also, skeletons easily parrying all these Ravagers. Look at this shit. Thanks, guys. Just so you guys know, I do have full health, but I'm also black and white, so if I go down, I'm dead. Just FYI. I don't think so, Leech. Get the fuck out of here. Nice try. Oh, another one. All came to say hi. Holy crazy man and his necromancer goth GF, yes. I do think that the idea of like Sienna and Saltspire being together was already kind of a cute idea. You know, the witch and the witch hunter that was trying to turn her in. It's kind of fun. But now that she's a necromancer, even more so.
Don't forget to claim your reward.
Because now it's especially forbidden. Oh my god, Romeo and Juliet. And they're both kind of older, so it makes sense, you know? But obviously, Aurelian and Kruger, OTP. Forbidden love. That's right.
Your bloods and ratties. Like they knew we were coming.
Perhaps they did. It is likely their sorcerers anticipated our plans.
If you die, then it just means it's chat talk time. Yeah, right. I see, Croc is getting back at Plushie for Plushie spam reviving him earlier. All's fair. Can't blame him. I like both of you guys. Would you stop fighting? I will turn this car around. Remy and I just over here killing everything. While Croc and Plushie are fighting in the backseat, screaming at each other. He started it. Are we there yet? Oh, fine. Yeah, someone mentioned earlier that it's some dialogue points to the idea that it's Sienna's sister possessing her, which might make sense. I honestly kind of hope it's not that. I think it's kind of cooler, the idea that she would just actually go full, like, balls to the wall with it. herself. That's what I like about the other DLC classes, is that it's the implication that like, what am I trying to say here? The implication that it's like a permanent change. Like a permanent canonical change in that timeline or whatever, you know? Like, there are other timelines where Kruber never becomes a Grail Knight, but in this one he is, and he praises this Lady of the Lake now, and all that stuff. Versus if you're like the Hunter Kruber, he praises the god of hunting in Warhammer. I like that. So the idea that Sienna in one path might be a regular old pyromancer, and in another she could be a necromancer, I like that better than her just being, like, possessed. I wouldn't hate it if she was possessed. I would like the other option better. I think it would be more meaningful. Look at my skeletons tanking all these fucking plague marks. Easiest game of my life. By Tal, that's right. Tal, I think, is the god there. The hunting god.
Here, ammunition.
I know she was adamant about not becoming a necromancer. That's what would make it interesting. That's what would make it interesting. If they fleshed that out. Some sort of super drastic change that would cause her to become a necromancer would be like, whoa, that's a big fucking deal then. Don't want that. let me just pepper Croc. I haven't done that in 2 minutes. I swear I'm not doing that on purpose, Croc. Uh-oh. Croc's dead. Definitely wasn't my fault. Would this be my fault? I asked myself politely. More skeletons! More! Eat one. No longer overcharging. He spams. Uh-oh! Two gutters! Gutter runners! Get him off. There we go. Okay. Got one of them. More skeletons! Yes, there's so many elites, I could just keep spawning them. Did you spawn in the wrong direction? Make some friends. Remember, Verac will shoot you in the back of the head if you try to help him. That's not true. That's plushie.
Into gloom.
Oh, yeah, plushie said, no, that's me. Exactly. Thank you. All right, we're almost at the final level here. Strife or Fortune? Let's go Strife. Verac noises, what did I do? That was probably one of my thinking noises where I go, ah, ba 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 ba. Ba-boom, etc., etc. I got 280. Probably don't need the monster. The final level. After leaving invisibility. 5 bonus to power. Or permanent by 50. I'll just do that one. You have like a million sound files, dude. Yeah, it sounds like possession might be the canonical reason for the necromancer thing, which is fine, but if that's the way it is, so be it. I think I'd prefer if it was just actually Sienna. But, as they say, so it goes. Someone asked me many streams ago what one of my favorite books is. And it's not my favorite book of all time, but I really like Slaughterhouse-5. There's a phrase repeated in that book a lot, so it goes. And it's a helpful phrase to remember. Verac patch notes, more funny noises. As with great sorrow and regret, I must say, my friend has forced me to play League? Oh, dude. I'm sorry. Finally got Croc back up in the next level. But yeah, sorry if your friends are making you play League. I'm sorry for your loss. You need to get better friends. Sorry to say that, but that's just the way things are. Friends don't make other friends play League the same way that friends don't let each other drunk drive, man. You know, when you're at a party and your friend has been drinking and they want to go drive, you gotta be like, man, no, just go call a taxi, okay? Or no, I'll drive you home. If your friend is saying, bro, I should be playing League right now, you gotta say, hey, no, you should play something else. Or, you know, in the same way that you would drive them home, offer to play something else with them. Be the change you want to see in the world. Help them out. Don't let them play League. Those aren't friends, those are future serial killers. Alright, I don't know if I'd go that far, but... Useful ability there. Oh, is this the illusion one? It is. Now bosses can have traits where they have, like, multiple modifiers, and one of them is where they make fake copies of themselves. Hello. Goodbye. Fucking Stormbringer. Whatever. This is a good last level for the stream. I like survival areas. This is a good arena to hold out in. Uh-oh. Thank you. Two Chaos Warriors, baby. Yeah, that's when I laugh. And when I breathe. Like I would never force any of my friends to play Overwatch. I suffer alone. Listen, man, that's better than forcing them to play too. You're not making anyone enable you to drunk drive, but in that analogy, you just have a drinking problem by yourself, and that's not good either, man. You gotta get help. Don't play Overwatch all day. Don't play League all day. It's not good for you. Play better games. It's good for your soul. Ah, my bomb just disappeared. You see that? Threw an incendiary bomb. Nothing. Very cool. Thank you, Farchart. I'm gonna eat one of these skeletons before they disappear. Might as well. Arcane tricked the world into thinking that League was good. True! From what I've heard, Arcane was a very good show. Very well made. I've heard good reviews for it. And, yeah, it's League of Legends propaganda. just watch the show. Don't download the game. You're not doing yourself any favors. Time to die. Bada bing, bada boom, we're out of here, baby. Let's get this sacred scroll. Let's shoot plushie one time. And we're out of here. Oh. Woo! Slurpee my drinky. And we got a couple Emperor's Vaults. Very nice. Let's see if we can get another one. A General's Vault. Oh, baby. Oh. Oh. Woo! Emperor! Man, they make it tick real slow. They want to string you along with that shit, don't they? Oh man, I didn't have any circles. I think the game is broken. You saw that the bomb disappeared at the end there. I think the game is definitely bugged. Also, Old Jave gifted a membership. Thank you very much, Old Jave. And he gifted another one right as I was saying that. Thank you again, Old Jave. Jesus. 2 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. Yeah, game is definitely bugged. I don't know why it wouldn't be showing my circles. Like, I should be having at least half of them, so I think something is wrong. Definitely, definitely. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna wrap up, everybody. For those of you who were not here since the beginning. Okay. First, I'd like to say thank you to my 3 party gremlins for going on this adventure with me. Good games all. Thank you very much. Remy, Croc, and Plushie. Love y'all. You're beautiful. And you did a good job. Thanks for letting me carry you, is what I was going to say. And we will play again sometime. We're gonna wrap up here, folks. For those of you who were not here at the beginning, I apologize, but there will be no treats for Dogrek today. Dogrek has a tummy ache. She has not been feeling so good today, so I'm not gonna stuff her full of treats. That would be irresponsible. We are good pet owners, and we encourage other people to do so. So we're just gonna pet her. After the stream, I'm gonna give her a lot of loving. I'm gonna pet her head, and I'm gonna hug her, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be okay. Don't worry about that tummy ache. But yeah, this has been a really fun stream. Magma Fox gifted another membership. Thank you. Thank you very much. Last note before I go. Like I said, I think I am considering making a Discord now. So it'll be probably for YouTube members and Patreon members only at the start. With a few exceptions for certain artists or content creators. We'll see. So look out for an invitation or an integration with your Patreon or YouTube to Discord for that. If you integrate it with your Discord account, you should be able to join the server at that point. But I'll notify. I'll send a post on Patreon and YouTube members community channel for it. And hopefully it'll be a good time. And as long as everyone behaves themselves, then it can be a Discord that stays up and is a fun place for many years to come. We'll see. Or I'll shut it down on day 2 And I won't have any regrets, but you guys won't have a place to talk anymore because I don't stream as often. So behave yourselves and make other people do the same. Chaos for $5, rounding out the stream here, says, damn, maybe it was all those treats. If I had streamed yesterday and gave her a fuckload of treats, then I would say yes, but no, she's been on her normal diet lately. I think what happened is that she, there was this toy duck made out of fabric that she had, and I think one day while we weren't looking, she chewed a piece off of it and actually swallowed the fabric. Normally, we keep an eye on her so that she doesn't do that, obviously, but she usually isn't that stupid either. So I think it upset her digestive tract a little bit. Hopefully that was it and it wasn't something else too, but it's just working her way out of her system. So she'll be okay. All right. Thank you all very much for coming, for enjoying the stream. This was a lot of fun. For the first time in a while, I might actually leave this stream up on the channel. We'll see. I might cut out the waiting section at the start, but not sure. Anyway, I've done enough blithering and blathering. I will see you all next time. Thank you all very much for coming. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.